I'm saying hello today on a gorgeous Wednesday morning from Ajijic on Lake Chapala in Mexico. Here is my new acquaintance Greg Clark from Toronto.
Hola.
And yeah, he has recently relocated almost full-time here to Lake Chapala, which is a popular retirement area for Canadians and Americans. And right now we are on the weekly market that's here on Wednesdays, right?
Market, Wednesday in and various other days in various other cities in the lakeside area.
Okay.
We call it lakeside here, and it involves basically a series of towns and cities along the north shore of Lake Chapala. Some on the south side as well, but they tend to be more Mexican. You have a few expats over there.
Okay.
Property values are a lot.
Those are the hardcore ones that speak Spanish.
Yeah, you pretty much can't exist over there without Spanish and a car.
Yeah.
The local transit on the south side of the lake
is not very good, eh?
Same as here.
Okay. And did you have a chance to learn some Spanish while you're here, or before you came here, or how is your Spanish?
My Spanish was non-existent when I started coming down. It's gradually coming. My girlfriend is Mexican, so she's helping.
She's got a free tutor.
Yeah,
that's good.
And she has 3 kids, and they're teaching me Spanish, and I'm teaching them English.
And that's a great way of doing it. Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah.
Now, I wanted to ask you something else that's particularly important for the Canadians, because we have public health care coverage up there with OHIP, for example, in Ontario. How does that work actually in terms of health care coverage when you come down here? What do people do?
There are people who, from their previous jobs, may have followed up with health insurance in some way, shape, or form that provides pretty good coverage, and the medical and dental care here, from what I understand, firsthand from medical, where I had an infection in my leg and was treated very, very well. Within 10 minutes, he had diagnosed what it was, gave me the technical term for it, and had me on medication within 15 minutes after that. Wow. And recovered nicely. The office visit was 150 pesos, which at that time was about $15. Right. And I think the medication was between $30 and $35 Canadian. Not even worth getting reimbursed for.
Yeah, exactly. So that's pretty good. So, where you want to head? Yeah, let's go in this way. Sure.
Where the place is where I stayed when I first came down. Lovely bed and breakfast. Oh, really? So there's quite a few bed and breakfasts here as well. Quite a number. Not as many as Ireland, but yeah, there are a number. And this one was particularly good. It's very small. There are 7 rooms, all very nicely laid out. Small swimming pool for those that are interested. Yes. Breakfast. Oh, the breakfast was to die for. Really, every day but Sunday. Sunday was a continental breakfast. The other day well, they have to have a day off too, right? But the couple who were managing it have bought a lot in Chapala. Go ahead. I'll follow you. Trailer. Watch it. Enjoying their life up there. Yeah. Both Americans. Yeah, you did ask another question about the Spanish. Yeah. Some people take great pains to learn the language. Just, you know, you keep your brain active as you get older. And sure. You find here that most of the people are younger than their chronological age. Head up this way. So actually the people that do come here to retire, they're very active, mentally and physically. Absolutely. Okay. A gentleman who was at the show last year, 92. Wow. This is the little theater production from last year. Yeah. And we would go for a beer after our shows. They finished around 10 o'clock at night. We went to a place that's since closed, unfortunately. Yeah. But he would come, he'd sit, have his beer. Said, I got to go, my ride's here. The next time we sat down, he picked up exactly where he'd left off in his story. No repetition whatsoever. Oh, come on, he knew exactly where he left off. What we've been talking about and what he'd already told me. Really? So he was really sharp. That's cool. Lots of sharp folks here. Yeah, exactly. Now, one other topic that's really interesting, for example, is real estate. Renting and buying in this particular... Oh, we probably can't get through here. Renting and buying here near Ajijic and near Chapala.
Do you have any idea roughly how much the costs are for something like that?
If you are a little bit west of where we are,
Uh-huh.
you walked, let's say, 20 to 30 minutes, depending on your pace,
Uh-huh.
you could be living in an apartment, well equipped,
Uh-huh.
probably 2-bedroom, for between $250 and $350.
Okay. What
Down in
rent
the
per month?
rent. Yes.
Wow. So actually even coming down here without permanently relocating
Mhm.
is a very viable option.
The reason I bought is
Mhm.
because I wouldn't have to go searching for someplace. When the economy's good and the weather's been bad at home,
Yeah.
of course the population of the people coming down increases.
Makes
so
sense.
it decreases the number of places that are available.
And so you got to search every time you come down
Absolutely.
here. I see. Okay.
So I ended up getting a place just south of the square in Ajijic, and it's perfect.
Great.
Usually with your rent,
Mhm.
certain things are included. This is the bed
That's
and
where you
breakfast.
stayed, La Paloma, bed and
La Paloma.
breakfast. Okay.
If you wanna
Cool. I'm
show
gonna
you.
have a little peek in there. Yeah. It looks lovely. So you can sneak in with your camera very easily into places. Nice, lovely pool.
It looks like their rates have gone up
Accommodations,
slightly.
$55 US, 65, 75, up to 85, 95. Okay. So that's where you stayed originally when you
Yes.
first came here.
Absolutely fabulous here.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Enjoyed every visit down here.
That's great.
And of course the people change all the time. So
Yeah, yeah,
you're always meeting new people.
for
And you're
sure.
always meeting new people, and the network keeps growing. So
Mhm,
people who you know through other people.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Sounds like a very interesting lifestyle.
When you rent,
Mhm.
depending on the property, a gardener may be included.
Uh-huh.
You have a housekeeper come in once a week.
Okay.
If you pay for that, my housekeeper comes in Thursday mornings.
Mhm.
She works 2 solid hours
Okay.
for 100 pesos,
Okay.
which is between $9 and $10 Canadian.
Right, right.
And she does great work.
Uh-huh.
The gas bills here, of course, are much cheaper
Yeah.
because there's no furnace.
Exactly. You don't need heating or air conditioning probably, right?
Works out to about between 90 cents and $1 a day for gas.
Wow.
For hot water.
Uh-huh. So about $30 a month?
Everything here is pretty much
Yeah.
gas in terms of your cooking.
Oh, that too. Okay.
More expensive.
Uh-huh.
I think my hydro
Cool.
bill works out to about $35
Mhm.
every 2 months.
Okay.
Telephone is about the same as at home.
Yeah.
I don't have a cell phone. I have my
So not bad. Yeah, exactly.
with my Bell Harmony telephone.
Okay. And computer access is pretty easy? Getting on the internet?
There are
High speed?
1, 2, 3, 4 internet cafes within walking distance of my house,
Mm-hmm.
and
And if you wanted it
Everything's up to
at home, it would be okay as well?
yeah,
Getting
you can
internet at
get
home?
that as part of your package
Phone bill,
with,
right?
With Telmex. Telmex is the
Okay.
Mexican equivalent of Bell Canada.
Cool.
Yeah.
Are we headed in the direction of the main square?
Yes.
Perfect. So I'll come back to you in just a
All right,
second then.
perfect.